Number 4, near and dear to my beating heart, Trivium in the Court of the Dragon. Definitely have the strongest emotional connection to this one. I don't know if I've ever been more proud of a band. Like pride is a weird emotion with bands because you're not their fucking dad, you're not their A&R, but just in so many ways I've grown up with these guys, having listened to them since middle school, and I think it is absolutely amazing for your 10th album to be your most widely acclaimed and be like an instant top 3 in the catalog, pretty much agreed upon by all fans of the band. That's a remarkable achievement. Think of all your favorite bands. How many of them at number 10 did they put out something this good? I mean, Metallica, if we're going to use a really obvious comparison, if we call Load and Reload one album, they haven't even made their 10th album yet. So I'm just like beaming with pride every time I think about this record, and that has definitely influenced it climbing up the list higher and higher. I originally had it like 10, because there is one song on here, Dawn to Decadence, that I'm not crazy about, but just my overall feeling about this record is just so strong. And in particular with me, I'm even more dumbfounded than other people probably are, because I'm one of the few people who's willing to admit that last year, just last year, they put out their worst record. For some reason, I'm the only one who thought it was bad, but I thought it was the worst Trivium record by a pretty significant margin. And so I'm like equally confused by that, because the same group of people 18 months later put this out. That's crazy to me. But yeah, Alex Bent, their drummer, is now my favorite drummer in metal after these last few records. He is just unbelievable, and his techie sensibilities work so well with Trivium's almost at times pop metal approach. Paolo Gregolatto's bass playing is actually very intricate and very prominent in parts of this album. I really should have reviewed this because I have so much to say about it. Crisis of Revelation is an example that comes to mind of something that just like effortlessly recaptures the ascendancy days of the band. A little In Waves is thrown in there. It's just an unbelievable achievement for this band in particular. I'm not going to say it's like some metal landmark, but if we look at the context of Trivium's career, album number 10 being this good, and in particular the title track being like their biggest song ever, or most loved song ever, it's just incredible. So I'm really happy for Trivium, and a lot of things they're doing both on social media and with the airplane hangar they bought. It's all very cool. So really support these guys. Love seeing them on the metal tour of the year. Favorite songs in here, I'll go easy. Court of the Dragon, Crisis of Revelation, great deep cut, and Democles.